championships tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for three-pointers made. He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never wanted to call myself the greatest shooter.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Hawks, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Young in at the 1.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And it's the Hawks to start out. Now the pass to Collins. Hunter with it. Clock at 6. Over Wiggins. Wiggins with the rebound. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
That's it. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella, skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Curry. Wiggins passes to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Looney kicks to Wiggins. Now the dish to Thompson. Passes to Curry. There's the triple. That shot missing, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Young outside. Down low, Capella, and the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got his second bucket.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Higgins outside. Pass to Looney. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5 now.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Young, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Draymond Green is out there with Kuminga. And it's Green. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Poole in at the point. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
And And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Shooting 2. That's good from Green. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Griffin's checked in for Johnson. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch-and-shoot triples made in the NBA.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Free throw good from Bay. Atlanta making some changes. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. And Murray's subbed in for Young. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Green. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
And here is Hunter after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Griffin against Poole. Griffin dishes to Okongwu. Steps back and shoots. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Curry kicks to Poole. Rebounded by the Hawks. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, give us your take.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Wiggins. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
First free throw is good. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out to the right wing. Here's Murray. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Warriors leading by 7. Launches a 3. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Murray outside. Outside Collins. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Looney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Here's Young. Count the basket. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Curry. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Payton, Iguodala out there with Green. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Now, here is Young. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Hunter. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Hunter's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks. Warriors leading by 7. Payton outside. Young against Poole. Kicks to Wiggins. Green taking his time here. And good that time. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now, here is Young. Dishes to Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Poole against Young. And that's an intentional foul. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Murray subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jermichael Green. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for Payton. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the quick 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Team second. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
New dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Young for 3. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
I just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game.
All right, thank you, David. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And he's a lights-out free throw shooter. Curry comes alive from here when the game is on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Young passes to Hunter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And he commits the intentional foul.
His first, team's fourth. At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Young finds Capella. Deep 2 from Murray. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.